I'm going to take the NYX Proof It Eyebrow Primer, and I'm just going to run this through my brows just to ensure that the product stays put. And then next I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown along with their number 7 brush. And I'm just going to start off by lining the under part of my brow. And I always start in the middle of the brow. I don't start at the front because I try to keep that the lightest. But once I do the brow, or underneath the brow, then I'll start building up the arch. And all I really do is just follow my natural shape. I don't do anything more than what I already have. I think I have a nice eyebrow shape. But yeah, I just start lining the top, the bottom, and then I'll then start going and filling it in. And once I finish the tail, I'll lightly start bringing the product up to the front. I don't dip any more product in because I want to use whatever's left over on the brush, which then I'll also brush through with the spoolie just to help disperse the product so there's nothing too harsh in the areas that I don't want a lot of product. Next, I'm taking the powder duo in the shade Medium Brown, and I'm just using this to kind of lighten up the front part just a bit. If I normally do this if I feel like I've gone too dark with the dip brow, or just to actually put more product there instead of going in with the dip brow. But I don't always do this, but just for the sake of the video, I normally do this if I feel like I made up too dark. Or if anything, you can always just use the spoolie, or even just use some translucent powder up on the front of the brow. That'll help lighten up your eyebrows, as well as throughout the whole brow, not just the front of the brow. You can do that. Now I'm going to clean up under my brow, and I'm going to be using the Coastal Scents Camouflage palette. It has a variety of different shades of concealers, and obviously for this I'm going to be using one of the lighter shades. And the brush I'm using is an e.l.f. Essential Eyeliner brush. It is, I think it's like $1. What had happened with this brush is the bristles actually fell down into the brush. So I actually like it a lot better this way because it's very sturdy as opposed to how it originally is. But anyways, what I'm doing is just cleaning up underneath the brow, starting under the arch and then making my way to the back and the front of the brow. And I also drag this onto my eyelid as well as applying more later on because I do use this as a primer for my eyeshadows. But just to also ensure a nicer cleanup, I'm just using this Ulta crease brush to just help blend everything out, as well as your finger will work, just as well. You don't need anything fancy to clean up underneath the brow. And then I'm just highlighting underneath my brow using the Sigma, I think it's an angled contour brush. I think it's an F61 brush, but I will have it listed down below. And I just used Essence eyeshadow to highlight underneath my brow. And then for this, I am using the Sigma L06 brush. It is a precise lip line brush, and I'm just using it to ensure a very nice cleanup with my brow. I like them looking very, I don't want to say fierce because they don't look too fierce, but I like it when they look very clean. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. But I basically just do this, and I will clean up with just my finger, or any other brush would work to clean up the concealer. Or you can use foundation, it doesn't matter. And then to set my brows, I'm using the Benefit Gimme Brow. I believe this is in the shade Light. And I just use this little itty bitty brush to just disperse it all through my brows. And this is really all I do to do my brows. I've come such a long way when it comes to brows. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe. And I will talk to you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.